what is happening in the Toronto real estate market? Are there any opportunities? Come, let's go to the Partnership with RBC workshop and get the insights.
My name is Ernest. I'm the branch manager for this location, the RBC Toronto Enterprise branch. So thank you everyone for joining. So today's sessions, we will be talking about the housing market, and then as well as how RBC can help new immigrants to do their finances, and also how we can help them settle their first home as well. So today, thank you Express Realty, Sam, Connie, and Brett coming in today, to share their expertise in the housing market. At the same time, we have our partner Tracy Lin that will go over some of the newcomer policies that we have. To start off today, we have Sam. Start off today's presentation.
Thank you, everybody. And first of all, I thank RBC. We are partner for quite long enough, and have seminars and places branches. Actually, our business nature without banks help, we go nowhere. And secondly, thanks to the kind of whoever come to join us. And today you are participating with our seminar, which is you will see what is the opportunity for you and in the real estate market. Today, everybody is scared about real estate market. When they talk, they say, "Oh, scared, I'm losing money." Yes, good and bad. When someone losing money and someone will make money. So that's our nature of business. What we are is Express Realty. We founded with my partner, Freddie, in 2009 during the recession. And my partner, another one's like a VP, is Connie. Connie is joining us afterwards. And what we started is I started the license doing real estate in 1995. If you have any knowledge of Canada's first session from 1989, that one was like a cycle. Was scared the hell of to everybody. That time was 12% mortgage. People still was after club. It takes 7 years to get it recovered. But this is good and bad. After this recover from 1996, the market hit the bottom, started gradually goes up all the way until now. We're in another cycle. Over the cycle, this is my second time to trying to go through the cycle. That's why I can share what I did. When I started 1995 from here, and 1 more years, hit the bottom. Now after we go up all the way, a little bit up and down, right? So that's why we are doing investment. Our company is majorly doing real estate investment. We do buying, selling, investment, and we are leasing the portfolio where we invest and we manage them. Then we're selling them during a good time and catch the profits, and 1 split 2 to split 4. Over this cycle, we're doing extremely well, and we're helping a lot of new immigrants because we're new immigrants, right? So we come in as a new immigrant and students, then we're helping our clients as a new immigrant and student. Over that time, we did extremely well. So we have we are, of course, only small teams not working well. We are extending our team. We have another 2 team members right now is Florence, and she's our new team members. Not new, like 2 years, year and a half, right? So, and her background is a banker back Hong Kong. And we have that kind of vision and believe either bank and real estate. If you're good at you make a good money, you have to rely on a bank or a bank's expertise or real estate. Real estate is a product or portfolio you can hold waiting. That's what I call it, investment. The second one, I have a new members. It's not a new, but join us, and almost like he's working on a real estate for a few years. And Hubbard, his background is from Singapore customer care. Also, is related with marketing. So our team, basically, whoever want to do real estate investment, then they have to have a belief. Now is the worst scenario. If people, whoever talk about real estate, they walk away. I understand, but people don't know why. Other people losing money, you think that's the end of the world? No. It's an opportunity for a certain group of people. Why? Because whoever leverage over this cycle upping racing time. They leveraged over their ability. Now it's coming down. They may walk away. It's the best moments for people who prepared, have money to grab it. Then you can hold another certain term and goes up again. So let's say I'm gonna give you a scenario and how the difference in the market right now, especially for a newcomer and new immigrant and for people who graduated from university and set up your own family, you need like upgrade yourself, invest in yourself. Without those, you only work, make expenses covered, but you don't have a retirement fund. So that's what we are doing, planning for our clients, planning for our community and helping each other. That's why we are relying on a bank. So like Tracy being our mortgager over almost 10 years close. And we are getting money from bank. We did our plan for our client. Where they get capital or they get money from? It's a bank. RBC is here. That's why today we're joining have a presentation. I talk about how you can make money in the worst scenario, which is today's time. A lot of people scared the hell of it. I agree. I'm scared too. But you see the cycle. You know, if you follow the cycle, you're gonna make a best choice. Okay. Let's talk about it. We know the market, and I was talking about the first cycle I was in. Now it's the second one, and I'm here. My prediction, we're somewhere here, not even goes to there yet. So we're somewhere here, and I don't know where. But how that start falling is from 2022. Everybody knows the banks, the governments started raising mortgage, within a short term and raising a pretty high. So from 2022 all the way, the real estate market started coming down. 2023, 2024, continually shake like a slide, coming down. Most people are sufferers, whoever bought it recently or the last 5 years, whatever I call it, and they are sufferers because they have to pay more mortgage. Their expenses is higher. Their income, if it's not an increase, then they make it tight. But for whoever owns a property, whoever have a mortgage, we all suffers. That's true. That's why the market is becoming very slow. Real estate is slide down. People don't have a belief in real estate. But how that works from 2000 to 2004, you can see basically from the house, that time was a 1.8 average. Now almost dropped to 1.2, 1.4 between there. That's 400,000 difference. If whoever year 2022 jumped in purchasing your home, you're losing 300,000 to 400,000 compared to today if you sell it. But if you're living there, it's okay, right? You don't sell, you don't lose. That's a real estate, not like a stock. You don't sell it, done. You gotta receive. House, it never have a problem. You can go up, go to the bottom and goes up again. That's what a house is part. Let's see the townhouse. That's condo. The townhouse was like a higher peaking average, 1.2 million, 1.3, 1.2 million. That's what the builders selling. New one. It's becoming a very expensive, but at that time people still line up, go to the builders, grab the properties, just look like the money is not money. That year I was feeling some of my clients buying $1 million a townhouse. This is no problem. They think they got it. That's their last chance. Sounds like, but from then to the same market happens. 2022 and until 2024, you see the higher peaking is 1.3 to 1.2 townhouse. Now it's 9 to 1 million dollars. So dropped almost 300,000 up and down. To certain category, they are suffers. Agree. But to certain group people, they will see this as opportunity. Next one, a condo market. The higher peaking is $800,000 average from 2022. Now they are go for like a 6. I know below 6 today, if you go negotiate it, the sellers give away. They wanna just walk away because their financial situation, because of the mortgage rates, and because they're over leveraged. They cannot pay same time and feel big expenses. That's why they will let you go. They will compromise. So that's the condominium market. Compared with 2022, you see there's almost $150,000 drop. I remember one time in a seminar, one of the participants says, I bought in North Shore 1-bedroom plus den. I paid overpriced. 1-bedroom plus den, she paid $738. You know what? To this time, not even over 6, only 2 years and a half. He losing about 150,000. Well, this is a good and a bad. No good, no bad. Why? Because of the moment, nobody can predict the mortgage after she bought, the risk goes up. Now everybody suffers. This is what condos today's market. Okay, now where's your opportunity? Of course, we're sales. I'm a real estate investment. I've been doing this almost 29 years. From day one, when I selling the condos in Young and Finch, I remember I holding a bunch of pre-construction units. I go to ask different kind of people. I was in the downtown TD Bank. I still remember that lady. She wanted it. I gave her all the information. 1 bedroom with a parking locker, 560 square feet. I was working with her almost 1 month. She's asking information, doing things. You know how much? 138,000 that time. She said, end of the day, she says, no, I cannot buy this one. Too expensive. Nobody buying. I consult with any of my friends. Nobody wanted. Now worse, even though today's market is 500,000. In a peaking market, 1 bedroom, 600,000. When I selling to her, she says no, 130,000. 1 bedroom with parking locker, Young and Finch. Directly goes to the subway called Pemberton. So I'm sales. Whoever bought at that time, they rented for $2,500 last year. They bought for 130. They rented for 2,500. And then the price gone up 6, they didn't sell 600. Now they drop to 500 or a little below. They still made a double turbo, right? So I'm sales. You think it's good? Maybe they think I get it. Some people just say, oh, you want a commission. I don't follow you. Some people just say, grab it. If they have money, where are I gonna get money? I was telling them, RBC, bank is behind us. I can put you a mortgage, put you a tenant, we manage for you. Try me. You only put it as a 10% or 15% down payment. I rent it out. Rental covers its expenses. Maybe substitute $100 or $200 that time. So that's how we started. Keep going. I was saying that's what I started the market. Keep going, and then people started selling 1 by 2, and selling 1 by another 2. Then by today's time, they own a few properties. You think that is a bad idea? No, I think it's good because today they're still holding those property, and they are still owner. They're leveraging not like too hard. They didn't refinancing. Then they just using that 130, 150 they bought it. By now almost paid it off, cash it off, right? So that's why investment, as long as you have a system, you have a products right, you have a bank to support it, you're perfectly good. So today, that's what I'm trying to say. Where's your opportunity? I would say you already saved 100,000. You walk in today and you sit here for half an hour, you already made your $100,000. Seriously, if you take your action. If you have the needs, if you don't have the needs, forget it. Just like we're just like chatting. If you have the needs, your money somewhere else. You either park in a GIC or go to the real estate. Then you can decide why. Because you see this one, I'm gonna tell you this is what we bought for. I did this project with the developer. That's in the year 2016. The market was like up to the peaking and slow down. And a 2-bedroom with 2 washroom parking. Parking that time was a promotion for 20,000 each parking. And then after they give you 10,000 like a rebate, means 10,000 each parking. This one, that time was around $400,000. And in the peak in 2022, they're selling $750. Now they're just asking $680, 2-bedroom with a parking locker. But if you go to negotiate with them, I would say another $30,000 just like this. And the seller will compromise. they will take your offer. So what that means this kind of property in a certain time worth like 700,000-800,000. Now they're below 600, 650, 2-bedroom. One time, yes, in the market it was 6, 7, but after it goes up too high, now they're coming down. Good, maybe. If you are no need, of course, don't go. But right now, today, the majority is for the first home buyer. I will tell you who to help each other. So this is another unit, 1-bedroom, 575. Is if you know Young Shepherd, those location is like a premium. And walk out of the subway and food, restaurant, banks, all the Shepherd centers, the subway, everything, so convenient. Today, they're asking 575. If you put another offer, like if you do offer them, let's say 30,000 or 50,000, I think they will compromise if they need to go, the seller. So this kind of is opportunity. Was 650, 700, almost in a peaking moment. Wealthy, everybody knows the Young and wealthy used to 1-bedroom selling for 600,000-700,000. The new builder selling. Right now, they asking 1-bedroom price tag of 640. What that means, 1-bedroom price tag in downtown, right across the Young Street, and walk to the U of T and all the high-rise commercial like office, and the prices drop. Now is the moment for people who have needs prepared, especially. I'm talking about it is like for family helping each other to establish your own property. Or if you're younger, have a vision, you know you want to build up your investment gradually. This is the moment to come in. So there's another one. It's like a townhouse. We mentioned that in a peaking time was the 1.3, 1.45. Now this one's asking for 1.3. It's Young in a Finch area townhouse. Location-wise, it's called a premium. Why I call it those places, even though Markham, Richmond Hill, keep a golden nice street. 1-bedroom, sorry, not 1-bedroom, a townhouse is 1.2, 1.3 builders release. In Young and Finch area is a very good premium. They are so popular. Why? Because it's Toronto as a center. Toronto is like a North Shore, was like a very, very good location. You go to downtown, 25 minutes. Richmond Hill, same amount of time. Mississauga, Starbuck, almost the same. So that's what I call it. North Shore is very popular for newcomers, especially people who have no settled down their job or life. They rather stay in North Shore instead of downtown because later on they find a job in the Mississauga. They have to go from downtown traffic. So that's why North Shore is for a house, townhouse is the most popular for the newcomers, small family or young professional, small family. So this is what it is. Price-wise, it's dropped down. So now I'm talking about who really buyers. What I can see is a first home buyer only right now. It's a major market in the real estate. But a first home buyer have a pretty much bigger category. One category is a tenant category. Everybody's a tenant, young professional, but they don't have a down payment. And they can't get a mortgage, but they don't have a down payment. This is one category. That's for first home buyer. It's a moment for them to go in. And another one is who have a job, graduated. They do have a family here. What happens? The young professional have needs to build up their own investment properties, but they don't have a down payment as well. They can't get a mortgage. Who can help them? The family member, parents, whatever, older. They have no needs. They have a lot of money, but they don't need to buy a property. They already had a 1 or 5. So what happens for the family, young family, young graduates? They are very good combination. The bank like them. They have a job. The parents can support it. Borrowing them is fine. Smart kids. I will talk to you a scenario. One long time ago, my father was like doing business. He is so like straightforward. He just like work hard. Mornings wake up and evening go sleep early. Just do a little bit of business. One time his friend asked him, says, "I need to buy a land. I need money. You have it. I borrow, but I ask you to be a shareholder. We're half and half." My dad said, no, I don't want it. You just go take the money and no interest. You know, older people, they are so friendly. There's no interest. You know, when I was in here study, after I went back at that moment, that economy goes up as 40 years after. Worth like almost 50 times more than when he bought. That gentleman says, your dad don't want it. I give him a free. He doesn't want it. He doesn't even want to be a partner. So that time, if you borrow somebody else's money in a low peaking, by the time up, all the profits yours. But from a family member, it's okay. For relatives, it's okay. But if you don't have that money, I'm talking about you should have that money. You don't have money, you can borrow. Borrow your family's a little bit of money. Then borrow bank's money. Then drop it up. You're the owner. You pay, of course, you pay expenses. Either you or tenant pay, right? That's our business nature. We plan for them. But by the time it goes up, who gain the interest? The bank don't take your profits. Your parents don't take your profits. You're the one who get the profits. So that's why you come into this seminar. If you do have the same kind, only you have a needs. If you don't have a needs, that's hard to say. It's not ready yet. But if you do have the needs, with this kind of strategy, the moment, the confidence, all you need is the confidence for your future expenses, or you have confidence, believe in future or not, positive or negative. Majority right now is negative. No beliefs, no confidence. Why? Rates is high, monthly payments is high, right? So that's why today's majority people are walked away, lock their money in GIC. But imagine, I just give you a scenario. If you need to upgrade your house, 300,000 least you made it, compared with a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. Condo, 150,000 comparison, right? Shows that. That's why if you do need it, then talk to us or talk to bank. Of course, first talk to bank. Bank knows you're qualified or not. Today, if you want to enter into any investment, a bank is number one to talk to. So I will answer you afterwards. Now I pass the table to Tracy. Bank will tell you how you can get money first. Then we will talk about our plan. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, my name is Tracy. I'm mortgage specialist Royal Bank. I worked for Royal Bank 18 years and 7 years mortgage specialist role. For this couple months, I got a lots of opportunity for the newcomers. And then that's why today I want to update some topics for the newcomers. Many times the newcomers come to my office say, oh, how I can get my first house, how I don't have a job here, so how? I said, yes, you can. Why don't you, so you can do this. So I want to, that's why the topic come out today. And usually I tell what is our how many times income I can get a mortgage. It's usually if you want to buy mortgage of 1 million, so you need to 4 to 5 times of income. So it's around 200,000. So if you have 100,000 income, probably you can have a half million mortgage. This is a roughly the idea, but every family is a difference, because when you buy the house, the property tax is really high, or you have condo fee, those will affect us. So this is a roughly the ratios. But a newcomer, we have the different calculations. What we consider newcomers. So when the client comes to Canada, they get the letter, congratulations, we approve for your PR. So we consider you a new immigrant, even though you did not get the PR card yet. So this is one kind of a client we consider newcomers. And also the second, if the client get the PR card within 5 years, you still new immigrant. And then the client who has the Canadian passport, you usually was living in Canada, but you left the country. Now you come back. So we still can consider new immigrants. Many times clients ask me, why do you know I stay here or I just come back? the credit bureau will show that. so the bank will know this. So this is the 3 times clients will consider new immigrants. And then we have 2 new immigrants. How we consider, if you don't have a job yet, we still can get the mortgage for you. So two times client, we have the 2 separate program for the newcomers. One is we consider your you live. Let's say for example, you're going to go back in Hong Kong, come from Hong Kong. Your existing job in the Hong Kong, we consider what is the income you have. We use that income to qualify your mortgage. So for example, in Hong Kong, you have before you come to Canada in your home country, you have 100,000 Canadians. So you can around roughly 450,000 mortgage to $500,000 mortgage. So that's we use the past employment income to qualify. Another clients. I retired for many years. I didn't work for many years. So I just come to Canada. I want to buy the house. So we still have the program we call wealth accumulates program for the newcomer. So what we consider, and then if you have 1 million assets, liquid assets, you can buy 1 million house, because 35% down payment. After that, how much do you have? We can give you the mortgage. So for example, I have clients. They are retired for many years because the kids apply them to Canada. Then they want to buy the house in Canada. They have already 650. They buy a house of millions, but they have 650,000 in Canada, and they still have 350,000 in the home country. So down payment we still can count in the home country. Outside of Canada, we still count. So the mortgage is 650 because all the down payments you need to pay 35% down payment. So this is a high net worth program for the senior who don't have the income. So we still can do that. For the newcomer, we don't need the income, but we cannot be zero income. Only $1 is still okay. I mean, if you are high net worth, you must have the investments or GICs. Maybe you have a little bit savings, interest, then we can consider. So now it's December. In January, I know there's a client that just come in Canada. If you after December, so you will have the T5, probably just $300. You still consider have incomes. We don't need a certain amount of income, but you need a little bit income. But so this is the word high net worth we consider.
One question. So I just want to make sure, like the down payment doesn't have to be in Canada.
No, we can be outside.
So it's like I know a lot of new immigrants come from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
That the money is coming in like every other couple months or like a
Yes.
year after.
Yes.
Then I can have the money there and still show bank statement from Hong Kong and prove it out.
Yes. So this is two. I just clarify just 2 times. This is the one that you don't pass in the home country. You don't have income, but you can use your assets. We call high net worth or wealth accumulate program for the newcomers. Another client, you have income in your home country, but you don't have a one-to-one high net worth. I only have the down payment, 35% down payments, but we still can get the mortgage. But what we can do, we need to ask you to get existing in home countries employment letter or your tax, you give me the letter for before, how much you earned, then we use that income to consider your mortgage. We calculate as an income here. So I just got, now we did a lot of new immigrant deals. I just got a client. Both of them come to Canada. One is a tutor in Hong Kong. One is a manager in Hong Kong. So both of the family income in Hong Kong is 150,000. Then they come to Canada. The wife doesn't work in Canada, and both of them, the husband doing the Uber because he's finding the job and not got the job yet. So they have a little amount of income, but we still can do this because both of them to give us Hong Kong's before. The wife gave me 2022. He left the company in 2022. So he gave me the employment letter in 2022. How much he was working, how much he got, then we can use that income to qualify the mortgage. And the husband also is the same, around 800,000 a year, Hong Kong dollars. So both of that we can use that income to qualify. And then that's the other for the client who has the income in home country. But even though some client will have the job here, some not yet. But you still have a little bit of savings. The income in Canada, you cannot zero, but you over $1, you have income here. So your savings or interest or dividends we can consider as well. So we cannot have a zero income, but you only have a little bit income. We can use the mortgage. Yeah.
So what kind of documents do you need for
the document? Yes. So for the documents, we need the PR card or citizenship or the letter from congratulations, you approve a PR. There's a letter. So those are called the document first of all. The second of all, we need if we consider income, you need either home country's existing employment letter, or if you don't have it, you have the money or the saving total together 1-to-1 for the house price. 30 days staying. We need a 30 days history. Also, we need for now to start from November. We a little bit changed. Before we need the client has before we need to around 1 year's PIT payment, interest and property tax. Probably 5% before, but now we need the client have 10%, around 10%. So 2 years payment, interest and property tax. You have the savings, and 1 year around 5%. You need to have a deposit in RBC for 1 year, longest for 1 year, and then that's why after down payment you still need to have the 10%, around 10% savings of your mortgage. Let's say you need the 500,000 mortgage, then you will need to have a 50,000 for the savings, and the 25,000 you need to deposit to Royal Bank for 1 year. That's it.
Okay, so I think that there's a lot of numbers floating around right now. I would suggest if you so basically out of what Tracy had mentioned just now, there's a total of 2 programs you can go through. Part of it can be money in Canada, or you have your previous employment in Hong Kong or elsewhere as well, right? I think specifically it's which program you should go for. You guys don't have to think about which program. Let her do it, right? Because Tracy is the one that will take care of, based on your current situation, blah blah blah. you might be able to get 750K on the first program, but you can get maybe 950K on a second program. So she will give you a proposal in terms of what's going to be a better situation for you, and then you guys can go with that program. Exactly, right? And I think one tip that I have gotten as well from clients that I work with Tracy is that plan ahead of time. Which means that if you have families or family that thinking, okay, they may immigrate to Canada in the upcoming future, things they can prepare ahead of time, let them know, and then connect with Tracy even virtually first. And then they know, okay, maybe a couple months ago, I need to move money to the certain account, or I need to ask for a certain employment confirmation from their employers. And then that's when they have time to confirm and prepare. When they land, they have everything ready. They can just go straight to the realtor office and start looking for houses, right? Because so there is going to be timing, right? Some people only want to rent for 1 month and then move into a new house, right? So I think it's the key stories here is that, or the key points here is that think about your current situations. There are different ways to qualify for newcomers. Not strictly only through 4 to 5 times usual amount. How much? How you do it? Just let her do it. I think that's the simplest message that we can give up here for sure.
Before you go start looking for the property, we can do the pre-approval first, and then you need to prepare documentation. So for the pre-approval first, then after get the pre-approval, when you're going to ask for the price, probably.
Yeah.
So, but every family is a difference. So case by case, and you can.
Sure, and the pre-approval piece, right? So who here goes to shopping without looking at how much money they have in the account? Do you look at your account first before you go shopping?
For video purposes.
For sure, right? You're not gonna go and I'm not sure if I can afford this, but let's buy it first. That usually don't happen, right? So that's why for pre-approval here, it's a lot more important than any and think about buying houses first, right? You thought you can buy a $2 million home or $1 million home, but actually you can't, right? And we're here, we want to give you that kind of answer as well, right? And that's why you always know how much money is in your pocket first before you go shopping, right? And we have the professional shoppers, and then obviously we're here to make sure that you have enough money to close the deal as well, right? Anything you want to add, Tracy?
Yeah. I think it's all the families case by case, and then if you have any question, you can ask me here, or you can book the appointment or we call. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Highly suggest if you have any questions or if your friends and family have these kind of questions, take it offline with Tracy, right? Because I can tell you something and you tell your friend something, and then the message might not be the same, right? And we have virtual and on the phone. You can come in if you like. We have done some conference calls where we did it in Hong Kong times just to answer some of the questions. And people, and I think based on what I know, Tommy, you bought a house overseas. When you were in Hong Kong, you bought a house in Canada, right? So these things happen as well. So we're love to accommodate. Every family is different, but we're open to work all around the clock for you guys as well.
Yeah. We can have a start and get together. Any question you can have.
Yeah, for sure. Remainder of the night, feel free just to grab a drink. There's more food out there. And then just, any questions, feel free to talk to any of our staffs. And then as well as, thank you for coming. Any additional words?